it's what comes after Dragon Ball Z? It's Dragon Ball GT, right? We're doing the Dles GT edition today. If I could get this cat out of the cords. Get out of the cords! That's my real voice. I was actually kind of furious. I shouldn't have to say this every day. Check it out. It's Pokedoku. Pokedoku? Can somebody explain to me, Kate, this is perfect timing? What the heck is Johto? Johto? Is that Pokemon Silver?
Yeah.
Pokemon Silver and Gold.
Yeah.
Okay. Johto, don't answer this, because I need this. Johto, no evolution line, that's a gimme. We go ho-oh on that one. He's insane. All right. Now things get a little tricky. Normal, no evolution line. We go with an Aerodac, or is Aerod... Oh, I got it. No. It's my trivia! If I wanted the answers, I'd get it from chat, okay? I know that you know the Pokemon. I gotta learn the Pokemon. I know these are easy for normal people that play a lot of Pokemon games. That's where the humor comes from, is that I have a hard time figuring it out.
Right behind you. Don't
I know, I'm always like, get away from me. Get away from me. And
he's like right in that area where you can't.
Okay, a ghost, a normal Pokemon with no evolution line. I can do this. What's crazy is that the normal Pokemon are like the weirdest Pokemon. You know what I mean? Like there's no, like, it's weird for a Pokemon to just be a guy.
Oh.
Hang on, I can do this.
Do you want a hint?
Not at all. You do it on your stream and you flex.
I don't do it.
Then get out of here.
Well, you were the one who said great timing.
It was why, because I needed to know what Johto was. The heck is a ghost fairy? Ghost fairy? This has got to have like one Pokemon in history that fits the bill. I really thought this was going to be easy. Johto poison. Give me Gligar. Gligar was not from the Johto region. Give me Fairy Johto. Togekiss. What? Kate, I need you. Togekiss isn't from the Johto region? Togekiss is much later. What about Togepi? Okay, Togepi is... They didn't invent the adulthood for Togepi until later. Okay, understandable. Have a good day. Normal poison. Oh, man, I'm in trouble. Normal, no evolutionary line. Mr. Mime. He's not a normal guy. Let's be realistic here. He's got to be psychic now that I think about it. Ghost with no evolutionary line. Ghastly, not going to fit the bill. Chandelure, Misdreavus, they're not going to fit the bill on that one. Those are the only ghost Pokemon that I know. Litwick. Litwick has that becomes the chandelier, right? Or some kind of candle. Ghost poison. Ghost fairy. Misdreavus. Johto poison. Poison ghost. Poison normal. That's a gimme. Give me muck on that one. That's poison normal. There's my problem. You got to go Alola muck. Alolan. Among Us maybe. Normal poison. Mushrooms are like the most normal poisonous thing on the planet. They're all poisonous and they're everywhere. That's normal poison, bro. Freaking, oh, Snorlax has an evolutionary line. He didn't when I was a kid. He just appeared in the ether, man. Oh no. Aerodactyl. But he's a rock lad, isn't he? He is. I'm washed, lads. I'm not going to share my grid. Any chance I could get some game stats? Gengar is poison. Okay, I didn't know that. Tauros. I could have gotten Tauros. And actually, I probably could have gotten Crobat. Now, I didn't know Wigglytuff was normal. Fairy, that's fair. I've never heard of Grafefe in my life. Spiritomb, that's a tough pull for me. Gengar, maybe I could have gotten. And Mimikyu busted. That is not happening. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. Grafefe is the only normal poison in the game. Mimikyu what? That's a tough one, but you know what? I had a good time with it either way. Framed, the daily movie guessing game. These are tape decks. This is Almost Famous. A West Side Story. This is the movie Top 5. No, they don't have it. Okay. Records of West Side Story. This is High Fidelity. Doesn't exist. This is In the Heights. They don't have any movies in this game. That's interesting. This is the remake of West Side Story. No, West Side Story doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. People, it doesn't. I'm going to say that this is One Night in... You know what? This is Moonlight. I don't know it. This is Bodies. Do they have any games or any movies in the database? Like, I can't even come up with a wrong guess because they only have 8 movies in the database. This is from the 2020s in all likelihood. It's not Bodies. This is hang on. What are those Mia Goth movies called? Ma? Macbeth? Ma doesn't exist. MacGruber exists. Macbeth exists. I don't know what this is, okay? Thanksgiving. Sure, this is probably The Shining. Is that John Travolta? I don't know. I don't know what it is. This is Suspiria. 2018. Oh, no. It's Tick, Tick, Boom. Okay, we got there. Eventually we got... I haven't seen it, but I do know that Andrew Garfield is in it, and it's about the guy who made Rent, and I was going to say Rent, so it all loops back and forth. Okay. Wrong year? Bro, that was not Suspiria 1971. You think I haven't seen the Dario Argento movie where the lady falls into the pit of barbed wire? If that was a Suspiria, which it wasn't, it was going to be Suspiria 2018, where Tilda Swinton plays every single character, okay? Oh, I can totally do this. Rank these NBA players by... Oh, this is the sports one, but that's fine. We'll go sports, and then we'll go for the regular factal. That's a good one. Phil Collins. There's a girl that's been on barbed wire all the time. Suspiria. Oh. I think the headmistress is a witch. If not, she's just a what? Suspiria. You ever see it? It's about a dance academy. Spoilers, maybe they are witches. Rank these NBA players by highest points per game in the 2004 to 2005 season. 100% we're going to see Shaquille O'Neal up there. 100% we're going to see Kobe Bryant up there. 100%. It wouldn't surprise me to see a Tracy McGrady. Hi, yes, I know you pooped, buddy. I know. Wouldn't surprise me to see a Dwayne Wade. And let's just say it wouldn't surprise me to see Amari Stoudemire. I doubt it, you know. But someone had to be scoring on those Suns teams, and it wasn't Steve Nash. Dirk Nowitzki, it's like a little bit early for Dirk, right? Let me get a Gilbert Arenas. Only Kobe. Okay. Show egg nose ball. So we'll go Kevin Garnett. We know Kobe's there, so we're gonna move around a little bit. Let me get a Tim Duncan, Carmelo Anthony, Amari Stoudemire, Vince Carter. Amari Stoudemire is on there. I do not know ball at all, apparently. Hi, Tomo. We're going to go Marbury, Iverson, Nowitzki, Rashard Lewis, Amari Stoudemire. We're going to go Amari Stoudemire. Well, we need to find the fifth one, though. We need to find the fifth lad. I feel like LeBron James' first season was 05-06, unless I'm an insane person. He's in season 21 right now. Which would mean that maybe this was his first or second year. So let me get a LeBron James, a Dirk Nowitzki, Paul Pierce, Allen Iverson, Steve Francis. I don't even know who it is. Okay, we're cooked, lads. We're cooked. It's going to be 04-05. It's going to be Dirk Nowitzki, LeBron James. No, Kobe Bryant. Allen Iverson. Someone. No, wait, we have LeBron, Dirk, Allen, Amare, Kobe. Okay, so we got all five. Never mind. This would have to be Dirk Nowitzki. I already got him in position one. Okay, we're taking it back. We got to do the matrix multiplication. It's going to be Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Dirk Nowitzki, Amari Stoudemire. Oh! Ooh. Egg nose ball, man. I told you egg nose ball. I'm mostly just, it's process of elimination, but now give me Factal regular. Question placeholder. Okay, so they broke Factal too. Everything, happy Thanksgiving, everything's broken. You know what really ticked me off? The Peloton going down because they had too much traffic is one thing, okay? We have some sympathy for the network engineers out there, especially on a long weekend. It's like the second most sacred American holiday. What really pissed me off is when I turned it on this morning and there was a software update. I was like, you brought this on yourselves. pushing an update like the Wednesday night before the Thanksgiving long weekend. You should know better. We didn't want to. Management made us do it. Okay, that's fine. Then I'm mad at the management. Either way, like, you're asking for trouble when you do that. Sure, let's just push something into production for like 10 million people and then have the entire senior staff go on holiday for a week. It really, I'm just being real with you. This is what the Fractal says right now. Question placeholder and just a grid of nothing. Okay. Internet's fucked, bro. I know if you're like 24, you're like, human history goes like this. Like, it just, everything is constantly getting better at all times. Get ready. So no one told you life was going to be this way. I'm not going to say that everything was perfect on the internet in like 2006, because that's not true. People were not deliberately breaking their own stuff this often. Let's just put it that way. Play Fractal. Take me to Fractal? No, question placeholder. All right, fair enough. Where in the USA is this? Where in the USA is this? Interesting. These are like Massachusetts trees, but then this is like a palm tree. But this doesn't look like California. Can I say, like, without being completely insane, this might be Hawaii? Why else would you have a little palm tree here? I mean, it doesn't really look like Hawaii, to be honest. But you know what? Allow me. Allow me to go. It doesn't really look like we're on top of a volcano right now. It kind of feels like a stupid guess. We're 4,000 miles away. Okay. So the state probably looks like that. That's like a Louisiana-looking sort of state in this household. Maybe it's not Louisiana, because Louisiana's got a little bit more of like a trail off of it. I'm just taking a peek. It maybe looks more like this is Nevada. This is Utah. He's a genius. This looks like Utah. Put me just south of Salt Lake City. It's 1,000 miles away. 1,000 miles. It's like about 1,400 miles, about 2,000 kilometers. Put me. Maybe that could have been Missouri on the map. Put me just outside of St. Louis. 500 miles. There's this is the Mississippi River. We're 500 miles away. Maybe we're down here. It could be this state. Is that what Arkansas looks like? Not really. So what Alabama? No, it's not really what Alabama. 300 miles away. And then a very large bridge in Jackson, Mississippi. Pretty close. Okay, it was New Orleans. Fair enough. I can live with that. 148 miles away. You have a distance scale on the map? Yeah, but nobody in the civilized world knows what a mile is. You have to reckon with that. Do you think you're not going to get roasted just because you're on holiday? I don't respect your holiday. The hell are you doing right now? Drinking like 8 Busch Lights, waiting for the football game to start? You're going to get torched, brother. Just sit back and enjoy the pogs. It already started? Yeah, if you watch a team on the East Coast, probably. People are like, oh, I can't bully my employees right now. I'm going to bully the streamer instead. Brother, not only was this the United States of America, it was Louisiana. You're lucky I even got like one state away. We're not talking about New York City. We're not talking about Los Angeles, Chicago, Seattle, Miami. She was outside of New Orleans. Cut me some damn slack. They showed you the map and it said it looks like Louisiana. Yeah, but then it didn't have the thing of it. Didn't have the dangly bit. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe they can't model the dangly bit on the sign properly, but it didn't have the dangly bit. The Daily Dozen trivia. It needed the dangler. Plus, like, there's only like 10 shapes of states. Like 15 US states are just squares and rectangles, but then like 7 US states are like a Tetris block. And then like at least 15 states are simply too small to have a shape. It's like a quark. It's like we don't know exactly what it looks like. And then you got like Texas has a cool shape, Florida has a cool shape, California has a cool shape, Washington at least has the Puget Sound, you know. Minnesota kind of got a cool shape. It's got like a little, it looks like a dude getting his hair blown back by like a jet engine. Michigan, I hate to say it, Michigan does have a cool shape. You're not wrong. One of the coolest. National Football League. As a rookie, what Hall of Fame wide receiver stuffed the Cowboys on Thanksgiving in 1998 as he had 3 TDs on 3 receptions? That's got to be Terrell Owens. Wrong. College football. Nick Fitzgerald played QB at this SEC school from 2015 to 2018, and his final win came on Thanksgiving in 2018 as he led his team to an Egg Bowl victory. This has to be not the most prestigious bowl in the SEC. SEC, you got like Louisiana, Florida, Florida State, University of South Carolina Gamecocks, Georgia. I'm going to say that this is the University of South Carolina. Well, you know what? I shouldn't because there's a chance that's in the ACC. So why don't we at least be smart and just say LSU? Because we know that's in the son of a bitch. Can I get a check on this one? What was that one? Anybody know that one? Mississippi. All right. Ole Miss. Mississippi State. I wouldn't know it. Fair enough. Mississippi State versus Ole Miss is the Egg Bowl. Okay, I didn't know. This NFL stadium hosted its first Thanksgiving Day game in 2002 and has hosted one every year since then through 2023. What is Ford Field in Detroit? Yeah! I don't know how I know that. For some reason, I think Dan told me once that Detroit always gets the home game on Thanksgiving. A lot of stuff rattling around up here. Brand logos. This is Butterball Turkey. Very thematically fitting. This is Patrick Dempsey. And am I crazy to think, hair-wise, it kind of looks like this could be Sandra Bullock. I gotta go with my gut on that one. Yeah! Oh, he's actually insane, bro. Grocery products. Along with 200 sit-down restaurants and bakeries, this company is also known for frozen pies packaged in green boxes. This must be Marie Callender's. Willard Scott, Al Roker, and Meredith Vieira have all hosted the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade on what major network? Al Roker was on Good Morning America, which is a CBS show. No. It must, because Disney owns Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and Disney owns ABC. Regis was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Regis and Kathy Lee came on after Good Morning America. But did I have to change the channel? I would go with your gut on this. Wasn't it Good Morning America? Regis and Kathy Lee, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, like 12 hours later? That's a tough one for me. Steve Martin, this will be planes, trains, and automobiles. Come on. No freebies, please. Higher and My Sacrifice were songs performed during this band's famous 2001 Thanksgiving halftime performance at a Cowboys and Broncos game. That's kind of a gimme. This one's making the rounds on social media, but I'll take it. Hey, you know what? As far as I'm concerned, we still got 2 lines. I'm very impressed with my celebrity matchup. Dude, yeah, I'm very, very impressed with my celebrity matchup. 31% got that right. What can I say? A lot of people don't know who Patrick Dempsey is to begin with, I think. Oh, they're fucking all Thanksgiving themed, bro. How tall is Patrick Dempsey? He seems tall, but not freakishly so. I'm going to say Patrick Dempsey's 6'1". Can I get a height check on Patrick Dempsey? 5'9". Holy. Good for him. Curry, pie, rapport, James, Jordan, Bird. Okay, hang on. Basketball players. Bird, Jordan, James, and Curry. Turkey, Poland, Tunisia, Japan. What are countries with red and white flags? Parfait? I got to think about this. A pasty, a turnover, a pie, and a tart are all filled confectionaries. Foods with crust, how a normal person would say it. And then bouquet, parfait, ragout, these are all words with silent T's. Well. We made up for connections yesterday, which blew me out of the water because it was asking me questions about, like, what's the difference between a gulch and a gorge? And I'm like, I don't know, bro. Do I look like I saw 127 hours? Maybe. You do? Well, I don't think I have. I don't know. It came out like 12 years ago. It's been a while. What a little white silhouette means for a pedestrian. Okay, you're going to say, you, an idiot, walk. Me, a parent, look both ways and walk. Garfield's dog friend, Odie. Turkey dressing. Gravy. Straight edge. They're usually closed in the middle of the night. Eyes. Ooh. 40 seconds. Is that a good time? It's not bad. I feel like I'm offended or I should apologize, I guess, because it took me like, a minute and a half just to get the screen region set up. Costcodal. 2.2 pounds. As someone who only buys cold brew, this is less in my wheelhouse than apples. 2.2 pounds of Atto Ruta Maya organic roast espresso from the beautiful island of Cuba. 2.2 pounds. I'll say like a pound of coffee, probably about 15 bucks in Canada. Let's say 11 for Costco. Then double it would take it to 22. I'm going to say then you apply the American dollar value of this. I'm going to say this is $17.99. It's lower than that. Okay, I'm going to take it down in twos. We're going to go $15.99. Holy cow, we're overpaying for our coffee up here. $13.99, $14.40. We'll take those. Apparently coffee's really expensive up here. $13.99, pretty cheap. Grats to the people guessing 15. Unfortunately, it's Price is Right rules and you went over. The correct guess was $13.99. It is still crazy. Like I go back, well, we were at Costco last night. Every time I look at the Costco food court sign in Canada, it just makes me feel like this can't be right. Like it's a big billboard. The hot dog combo says $1.50 Canadian, which is like $1.22 American or something like that. Then it has a big sign that says fountain drink 89 cents. 89 cents would have been cheap for a fountain drink when I was in like the 6th grade. They're selling an 89-cent fountain drink in 2023. I get the input cost is low, but like the market sets the price for a fountain drink in Canada. I expect it to be like maybe $2.50, $3 or something like that. 89 cents is it's unfathomable. But $1.50 for a huge hot dog and the drink is insanity. So I go for it every time. And yesterday was the perfect day because my wife said, I'm sick of these hot dogs, so she got poutine. And then after like 10 bites of the poutine, she was like, this is too much. So I got to eat some of the poutine as well. I don't want a whole poutine myself from Costco because it really is too much. But a little, somebody's secondhand poutine, absolutely. They're making money regardless. Okay, if it's so easy to make money selling soda, why don't you get in the soda business, motherfucker? Why don't you start an 83-cent fountain drink store? Let's see how you do. Oh, you went out of business in 10 seconds? That's why you don't come for the king. Okay, we're going back to our other dulls. Box office game, March 30th, 2007. Okay, I'm putting myself back. It's approaching the end of my first year. Of university. Getting ready for finals. What's coming out in theaters? Children and Men just rocked the world a few months ago. Pan's Labyrinth. Happy Feet. Let's see what we got. Paramount Pictures, $33 million, starring Will Ferrell in 2007. Give me Semi-Pro. I'm stunned. Give me Stranger Than Fiction came out in 2006. So it's after this. After this, could be Step Brothers now that I think about it. Give me the second actor. John Heder, Blades of Glory. Of course it's Blades of Glory. Just throwing points away for no reason. Threw 40 points away for no reason. That's got to sting, man. Walt Disney 25 Milli, starring Daniel Hansen. It's an animated comedy film. I'm going to need a tagline on this. Think your family's weird? This is Meet the Robinsons. Holy, this is the second time Meet the Robinsons has come up in 3 days of doing the dulls. I have not seen the movie. I don't know how it exists in my brain. I think someone showed me the trailer at some point. A bad guy commands a T-Rex and he goes like, grab them. And the T-Rex goes, I'm trying, but my arms are too small. Something like that. That's all I remember about Meet the Robinsons. Yep, you got it. Okay, that's all I got. I'm trying, but I have a big arm, a big head, and tiny arms. I see. It's crazy that exists in my brain after 15 years. Fourth weekend, 179 milli from Warner Brothers. In between the Batman movies coming out, they had a hit starring Gerard Butler. March 2007. This is post 300, because 300 was the number one Halloween costume, Halloween 2006, when I was in the dorms. Bunch of 135-pound, 18-year-old guys who thought they looked like Leonidas, wearing the red cloak and then like a pizza box shield. You know what I'm talking about? So there's law-abiding citizen, there's gamer, genre is action, adventure, war. Tagline, Spartans prepare for glory? My memory's wrong? My false memory has been implanted in me? Alrighty then. Turns out I was just incorrect. Really should have at least thrown out 300 as a guess. I have memories of the people in my dorm room where maybe it wasn't a Halloween costume. Maybe it was just like 300 was so popular, they said, let's all go out as Spartans this weekend. I could see that. I'm questioning everything now. Warner Brothers, not doing so hot in its second weekend. An adventure animation comedy family movie. A whole new breed of heroes. What are super pups? No, it's not going to be DC League of Super Pets. What's the movie where the hamsters are in space? Space hamsters? Space chimps? I don't know if I'm going to get this one. Let's go to number 5 real quick. From Touchstone Pictures. This might be like award bait. Didn't make a lot, but it did well at the box office cumulatively. Starring Tim Allen. 2007. It's before everybody lost their minds, including Tim Allen. It's an action-adventure comedy. It's Old Dogs. Wild Hogs. Yes, okay. 2 different movies, it turns out. Those are 2 different movies. Whole new breed of heroes. Let me reveal all hints. After it's the fucking Ninja Turtles, man. I would never have gotten this. I would never have gotten this without clicking the button. Let's try. Let's figure out which one this is. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Mutant Mayhem. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. Teenage TMNT. Okay, TMNT. There we go. 59th percentile is pretty good. That's not so bad. Not the best weekend at the multiplex? I mean, you could do worse. 300 was a vibe when it came out. I think it's kind of a vibe now, to be honest with you. I don't think it's like a great movie, but in hindsight, I think that what happened is 300 came out, had an explosive burst of popularity, and then became temporarily cringe in the same way that Borat did. But then, as Zack Snyder has gone on to make more stuff, with the benefit of hindsight, you almost look backwards and you're like nostalgic for 300. You're like, this was maybe when it was at its peak. Although I will say I do like Zack Snyder's Watchmen movie, but I don't really like any of the other ones, including the Dawn of the Dead remake, which is the one that really makes people mad at me. But I don't think it's horrible. It's just a little bit like it's not my tempo. And Blades of Glory is fine. I'm a millennial at the end of the day. What can I say? What else do we got here? Cine 2 Nerdle. Cine 2 Nerdle. Learning a lot about movies without watching any. It's the Gen Z dream. My letterbox is going to be so kino after this. Mist, Stephen King adaptation. Mumbai game show Memories. Okay, maybe not Memories, but this is Slumdog Millionaire. Millionaire, Dev Patel. Explosive Collars, Battle Royale, which is also a game show. Never mind. It's not a game show. The game show is Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Running Man. No, in this is Total Recall. Yes, okay. Japanese Battle Royale. Arnold Schwarzenegger game show. This is going to be our connector. This is going to be Running Man. Are there explosive collars in the Running Man? Mist is going to combine with Supermarket Stephen King adaptation. Dev Patel is going to be down here. Mars is going to be up here. Sharon Stone is going to be down here. Of course, Total Recall has something to do with memories. Okay. Battle Royale, Total Recall, The Mist, Slumdog Millionaire, Arnold Schwarzenegger, game show, Stephen King adaptation. It's The Running Man. There you go. Did you see the Susan Sarandon video? Don't try to distract me. I did see her son tweet, "Thank you for standing in solidarity with my mom, but can you please stop posting the video where she's getting her hair done with her titties hanging out?" He said it, not me. Okay, reversal. He didn't say titties. As far as I'm concerned, he said a more offensive word, okay? I made it a little bit more like PG-13. Her son is in the quarry. Yo, does he play the guy who kind of looks like Ben Schwartz? I could see, I'm imagining his face in my mind right now. And I'm like, I can see Susan Sarandon's face in his face. Dylan. I think that's the one I'm talking about. The Great Gatsby. Catch Me If You Can. These are Leonardo DiCaprio films, along with The Revenant. 3 Billboards. Thor, Love and Thunder, Indecent Proposal, American Hustle. 7 Psychopaths. 7 Psychopaths. Is this 7 Psychopaths and 3 Billboards are from the same director, though I've forgotten the man's name. Thor, Love and Thunder, Captain America, The Winter Soldier. Wait a second here. 3 Billboards, 7 Psychopaths, Matchstick Men. What are movies starring Sam Rockwell? Thor, Love and Thunder, Equilibrium, American Hustle. We got a little Christian Bale. So we're going to go this. We don't have to move that yet. Movies starring Robert Redford. Robert Redford is in Captain America, The Winter Soldier. Moon, Sam Rockwell. The Sting, Hot Swap Me, Hot Swap Me. Okay, first 4 are gimmies. Leo, Christian Bale, Robert Redford, Sam Rockwell. Now, Sam Rockwell, Matchstick Men, Nicolas Cage. Don't think so. Demi Moore in any, Christopher Walken, Kevin Spacey, Dustin Hoffman, Jared Leto, Anthony Hopkins, directed by Taika Waititi, directed by Baz Luhrmann, probably directed by the Russo brothers, if I had to guess. David O. Russell, Amy Adams, Jennifer Lawrence, Jeremy Renner. Won Best Picture. Nominated for Best Picture. Best Picture nominees. Based on a true story. American Hustle, based on a true story. Catch Me If You Can, based on a real fake story. The Great Gatsby, based on a book. Great Gatsby, American Psycho, both based on books. All the President's Men, based on a book. Space, outer space, Don't Look Up. Science fiction, a bear. A bear is involved. Crime is involved. There's a con man. Is Richard Nixon a con man? I suppose it depends on the lens at which you're looking at. Maybe The Sting is about a con man. I've never seen it. Did we get there? Theme? Con artists! What can I say? Theme is con artists. The Sting absolutely bangs. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm too old to watch this thing, and it's too old. Movie to movie. What is this fucking David Duchovny week? You know what this is? Is this me? Is the movie to movie administrator watching my streams? Like, I feel like I'm getting trolled. I got stun locked on David Duchovny yesterday, and I got stun locked on Willow on one of those Rotten Tomatoes dolls. And now they're giving me a little bit of both. I don't want to have to get from like something to David Duchovny. I'd rather start from David Duchovny and get to something else, okay? Now, in Willow, I know it has Warwick Davis, and I know it has Val Kilmer. I actually have it. I'm stunned at myself. It's Blythe Danner, who plays the mom in Little Fockers, opposite Robert De Niro, who is in Heat with Val Kilmer, who obviously is in Willow. Now, this might not be the fastest one or the shortest one, but we did get there in 23 seconds, which is pretty fucking slick. William B. Davis, Numb, Kevin Pollak, Willow. Rare shortest route where I've at least heard of both actors, although I have not heard of the movie in the middle. Fair enough. Plus, we got to use Little Fockers again. Guess the game. I know this game. Hang on, I gotta wait for the advertisement to fail to load. This is Virtua Fighter 2. It's Virtua Fighter 3. Bro, this is too old? Virtua Fighter. Bro, this is Virtua Fighter. Is this 4? Is this what the PlayStation 2 looked like? Original platform, PlayStation. Bloody Roar. It's not the right saga. Skip me. Original release 1997. Tekken 1. Wrong. Developer Omega Force. I'll just level with you. I got no idea what this is. This is King of Fighters. Oh, son of a bitch. 90 King of Fighters 97. This is Dynasty Warriors? I thought Dynasty Warriors was like one warrior surrounded by like 1,000 dudes. The first one was a fighting game. Holy cow, I didn't know. You learn something new every day. More power to you. One of the all-time great pivots. They started cooking with number 2. Hang on, I'm pressing the F5 button. I didn't like the ad. I don't like the ad. Sorry to inform you, I don't like the ad. Not a big fan of the ad. It's the same ad every time. How about this time? It's the same ad. I don't like the ad. You ever try Tradle? POV, you live in Wallace and Futuna? I have indeed tried Tradle. This is the cover art of the game. This is Streets of Rage 1. This is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is... I have no idea. This is... skip me. This is Final Fight. This is No More Heroes. The King of Fighters? The King of... Oh, hang on. King of Fighters 90... Oh, it's not a 97 hair. Well, maybe it is. King of Fighters 97. Oh! What the hell? What are the odds of that, brother? What were they cooking? How did you know that? Well, because I guessed King of Fighters 97 for the last one, because the last one was a fighting game that came out in 1997. And then this one, I was like, it certainly looks like a Japanese fighting game that I've never played in my life, so I just figured, let's send it. 97 was one of the all-time greats. I've never played any of them in my entire life. Then in my head, I was like, this looks like late 90s instead of like 97 fashion. But then I thought about the Spice Girls like wannabe music video, and I was like, this is kind of like some Baby Spice drip. Plus, at that time, Japan was a little bit on the vanguard of fashion to begin with, so maybe I thought maybe it could be 97. Hey, thank you, The Snacrifice, for the gifted subscriptions, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. $4.99 mushroom mozzarella buddy burger. This is Fortnite, bro. I can see the storm. It's not Fortnite. Skip me. I think I'm going to know it, but I don't know it yet. Maybe I'm not going to know it. Weird snake with a bunch of coins popping out of himself. Is this ukulele? No, because ukulele would be on the PS4 and the PC for sure. Is this mobile? Is this Clash of Clans? I don't know what this is. Is this Candy Crush Saga? Oh, it's not. It is ukulele, bro. Is that ukulele? Yeah. Ukulele. Okay. Maybe I read this wrong? I thought they would be like in green or something like that. Oh, did I get it wrong? It's Ukulele in the Impossible Lair. I didn't even know they came out with a second one. No disrespect. Chad, is this real? Take me to Gamedle Guess. Might as well make the guess instead of skipping, brother. They're not going to give you a Nobel Prize for having the highest average score in Gamedle artwork, okay? You might as well play it however you find it to be fun. You only get one spin on this blue marble. You don't have to optimize the fun out of absolutely everything. You could just ball, you know? Not everything is an outlet for constructive criticism. We're just playing with toys here. Sorry, just trying to help? Help yourself to one of these. Librarian, if you could insert a, really whatever GIF you want, whatever reaction. It could be me making a heart and saying, we have empathy for one another. I understand that your criticism came from a good place. I shouldn't have reacted to it so poorly, but at the same time, it wasn't welcomed in the first place. So please check yourself before you wreck yourself. You could insert a middle finger. You could put Susan Sarandon getting her hair done. Do whatever you want to do. Victor Wembanyama, etc., etc. Hey, Naruto AMV from 2007. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. What a great name. Dark Souls 2. Oh, it's nice to get a green. So this is from the, in all likelihood, late 2000s, early 2010s. It's earlier than 2014. Okay, lots of games came out on all of these, just for the record. But it didn't come out on the Wii, which is interesting. And it might be some kind of role-playing adventure game, unfortunately. How about a little Darksiders 2? Or Darksiders 1. Okay? I didn't know that this shit came out on Linux. My bad. It came out earlier than 2010. Interesting. It could be something like a BioShock 1. So it did come out in 2007. Of course, I forgot about the iOS version of BioShock. It is a first-person game from 2007. It is Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. It's not Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, but it does have, maybe it doesn't have split screen. No. It has one more style of gaming than this. Single-player, multiplayer, co-op. What the hell's left, man? I don't know. It's not 2K Activision or THQ, and it is a first-person game. It's probably action is the gimme. First-person action game. Perhaps it's Mirror's Edge. That came out in 2008. My bad. But it is an Electronic Arts game. Okay. So it's a shooter from EA. Battlefield. Bad Company 1. Okay, it's only single-player multiplayer. It has more than a shooter. It's more than action. Comedy? I have never played it. War is not funny to me. Maybe I'm just based like that. Could it first-person Electronic Arts? First-person shooter, Electronic Arts. Give me a clue. Don't give me some engine. Oh, give me an engine. It's Crysis. Hey! A 2007 game in the Crytek engine, there's no other options. That's a rare dub. We do not get a dub off that very often. That's how I got it too. Eventually, all the data points pointed in the right direction. What else do we even play? Oh, we play the Daily Tomato Movie Trivia. Of course. A 4-word, it's the turkey challenge. What the heck is the turkey challenge? Hang on, I gotta click on this. It just took me to Rotten Tomatoes. It didn't even give me, like, what, it's a scam? It gave me an Apple TV ad for some shit starring Kurt Russell. It took away my browser's back button functionality. Okay. I'm going to assume that they're Thanksgiving themed movies. Four words. PG-13 2009 comedy adventure that isn't well liked. It's Land of the Lost. Yes, okay. It's not a good movie. But it's 4 words and people hate it. That's a gimme. That's, I don't know what you want me to say. You know how bad a movie has to be? And I was like, I kind of like Will Ferrell, at least a little bit. I got halfway through watching this movie with friends in university, and then we just turned it off. Like all of us went, you know, do we really care to finish this? Like, no, just not necessary. We'd rather just do anything else. We were halfway through the movie and we said, bin it. It wasn't like there were 2 minutes, like we were 2 minutes into it and we said, I don't like where this is going. We were like at the rising action and we said, it's cooked. Chrono photo. Hey guys, thanks for standing in solidarity with my mom, but could you please stop posting the picture where she's got her ankles out? I'm going to say this is $19.50 even. Okay, we take those. This is definitely me if I entered the military. Oh, bro, this is bringing me back. Look at this. I salute you, sir. Not you. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you work at NASA. I salute you. I salute you, sir. This got me through a lot of hard times. The only thing I will say, where's the little, where's those? It's missing those. But if you had this router, you were balling in 04, okay? That's all I'm going to say. This is like so me before I went bald. It's crazy to think this dude's retired with a full pension now. This shit is like bungee corded shut, man. Man, I hate if this old ass 486 came flying off the shelf. It's got the nuclear codes on it. I think this is 2007. Fair enough. Fair enough. Now this, I gotta tell you, I don't know what the hell's going on here. Like this hat is M. Bison level for sure. This makes me think more the military circa the 1940s. But then this, I don't know, when were treads invented? Maybe it's like from Greco-Roman times. I don't know. The outfits are definitely given like, you know, 1920s vibes. But this hat is throwing me for a loop. I'm going to say it's 1924. Let's just, it's 1920. I'm glad I didn't go 1950. Let's put it that way. Hey, Zedai Heronisa, thank you for the gifted subscriptions as well. Thank you. This one's for you. It rains. When was rain invented? Good question. No cars, or maybe they're cars, but they haven't invented rain tires yet. I'm going 1903. 1914! Holy! These are like steamships. That's like the Titanic. This looks like the Titanic. This might be the Titanic pulling into like its second port before it crossed the Atlantic, for all I know. This shit looks like the Titanic, bro. The Titanic sink? Fucking, I don't know. I knew like 3 months ago. Now it's gone. Around 1910? Okay. How do we do today? 5,000? This, dude, this is what, I can't explain it. This is what 2005 looked like. This was like my 11th and 12th grade in high school. The world used to look like this. People used to look like this. They used to wear these glasses. This is what the equipment used to look like. This is what the average person's desk looked like. This is even like the lighting we used to have back then. I think it was sunnier back then. It was a little cooler, but it was sunnier back then. I don't know how to explain it. I knew so many people with that haircut. I was definitely rocking, well, here's the thing. This is after I became like a cool guy. I was rocking this bangs down. Pre-2005, I was still rocking bangs up, which was a choice. Definitely, if you were a cool guy in 2004, you could be rocking bangs up still. But with this kind of head shape, I never should have been rocking bangs up. As soon as I took the bangs down a little bit, it hid my prodigious forehead, and people were like, whoa, that haircut looks really good on you. Unfortunately, I used so much hair gel in my hair at the time that after like a week of putting my bangs down a little, like not over my eyes, but just over a little bit of my forehead, I got so much acne, like right here, that I then could not deviate from that hairstyle ever because my bangs were then covering the pimples. And if I ever brought the hair back up, people would be like, what happened here? And that was basically just how I wrote it out until I went bald, which was like 3 years later. So not really like a long time, but it's true. I swear it to you. Time guesser. What did Kate say? Hang on. She said he had hair. So true. What happened to the hair? I don't know. Take it up with my genes. You can't really roast me for being bald. You're the one who married me and then had a child. Like, we just propagated the bald legacy. You're complicit now. True. Owned. Our grandson's going to be like, why am I losing my hair? And you're going to have to look him in the eyes and be like, sorry, your grandfather had too much skibbity riz. And then the grandson will be like, only old people say skibbity riz, grandma. And then you'll like look up at a picture of me because I'll have been dead for like 27 years. And you'll probably have a nice dinner cooked by your second husband you married after maybe like, I don't know, 3 to 5 years after my death. Just long enough to grieve, but like not become like a permanent widow. Anyway, that's how it goes, man. We go first most of the time, okay? Just look at the stats, bro. That's why you got to live it up while you're here. Let's play some time guesser. This is Germany. Is that Michael Ballack? We've had this picture before. This is like Berlin, 1991. I'm not going to zoom in too much. Like the spirit is there. We don't gain anything from combing the map. 1989. People walking past the recently fallen Berlin Wall. I know this one. Wait, we've had this exact one, bro. The internet is breaking. The animals are leaving. Oh, it's because you didn't click on daily. Oh. Well, then why is it just serving me like reheated leftovers? Take me back to Time Guesser, bro. Say one thing about Time Guesser. They know ball. It's crazy. This photo goes so hard, man. I will say, like, I'd like to see him do it with somebody providing some defense, but it's probably illegal to block the president. Like, my man is literally just sitting there, like, wide open. But gotta say, he's got pretty good form on the jumper, man. So this is Washington, D.C. Obama still has a head of not gray hair. So I'm going to say it's 2009. I'm going to say, this is obviously post-inauguration. He won the election in 2008. It's early in the presidency. The Washington Monument is in the background. This is the White House. This is the basketball court. 2009. It's 2010. President Barack Obama shoots hoops with his personal aide, Reggie Love, at the White House basketball court. 99.45. We'll take those. Burzgaboo. I don't know what's going on here. This might be the photographer's name. This might be the city. I'm going to say this is Germany, because that's what Burzgaboo sounds like to me. Might be a little wrong on that. I'm going to say this is 19... Got to be careful with this one. 1922? 1938 in Belgium, the Netherlands. The Netherlands. The Belgium of the Dutch. You know those car horns sound like a wooga? No doubt about it. You know when you push the horn, it goes... A wooga. Ljubljana is 138 kilometers away. It's a fucking geometry lesson. So Ljubljana is the capital of Slovenia. It's 138 kilometers away. Rijeka, isn't that? Yes, it's right here. Rijeka is 185 kilometers away. Now let me tell you, these are not 50 kilometers apart due south. So I think our ass is in Zagreb right now. And I think that this is, based on the car, I'm going to say 1977. A street scene in downtown Zagreb. You were 6 years off. I'm proud of myself for that one. That was a good one. This is Leningrad again. We saw this yesterday. You can troll me once. You can't troll me twice, okay? But this is not Russian. This is like Turkish. Or Finnish? Turkish. Turkish. Turkish? Or Swedish? This is pissing me off. Hungarian, maybe? Are you Hungarian? Swedish, Finnish, Hungarian. This is going to sound crazy. Maybe this is like Estonia or Lithuania. But I'm like, this is like, maybe this is a Hungarian guy's name. Maybe like he's the name of the boat captain. No, that doesn't make sense. But we've done this. This happened all the time in GeoGuessr. If the text looks Hungarian, Scandinavian, it's like Lithuania or Latvia. Or Estonia. I think it's Lithuania. Put me in. This is, let's not go in Vilnius. Let's go in Klaipėda, circa, realistically, I don't know. This is like a 1948 drip. It's Hungary, isn't it? A ferry crossing to the Hungarian Parliament building in 1907. Oh. Well, you got me on that one. This is New York City. Don't take a screenshot of this. Oh, man. I'm sorry. This is New York City. Wouldn't it be great if I moved my camera and it was still my face behind? Anyway. Let's say this is Manhattan, circa 1968. 1963. Actress Natalie Wood on the upper terraces of the Sherry Netherland Hotel, 5th Avenue. 35,000. Not quite, not quite. We'll get back to 40 at some point. Maybe we're cooked on the listeds, like all the real estate ones. I'll do travel, though. Ooh, a little spicy one today. Travel from Lebanon to Liechtenstein. Hang on, I'm getting a bunch of grocery ads. I'd like to refresh those. I don't really... There you go, sure. Ads for Verbo. Proud to say I had the optimal route. I will explain to you, we will not be getting the optimal route today, okay? Because, trying to think, is Liechtenstein an enclave located entirely in, maybe, I think it borders Austria. They got me out. Did they? Okay, they got me out, right? I'm out. This is a border. Can you tell me, is this a border? Or is there a little country in between them? Okay, Austria. Now, what's got me thinking crazy is like, is this one where you go like Russia and then you go down through like, go around like the Black Sea and end up in Lebanon, or do you go south through Turkey? Because we did this yesterday. You can go like Austria to Croatia. You can go Austria to Slovakia. You can go to Slovenia. There you go. And then from Croatia, you go to Bosnia and Herzegovina. Maybe this time we go through. Go Bosnia and Herzegovina. We take that down to North Macedonia. We take it down. There's an Albania involved in here somewhere. Add a little Serbia for good. You know what? How about just a little Bulgaria? Turkey. Syria. That's a big one. Okay. Hi, Tomo. Even Northerner Macedonia. Serbia. Romania. Oh. Hi, Tomo. Serbia's got to connect, bro. It's got to connect. He's done it. Okay. Oh. Name a Baltic state? I think you mean Balkan. You reap what you sow. Name a Baltic state? Okay, Estonia. What do you want me to do with that shit? It's in the Arctic Circle, bitch. I need some shit that's down here. Fuck. I thought he was gonna say Norway. Norway's not on the Baltic. I was gonna get him. Maybe it is on the Baltic. What do I know? Okay, Tomo, I know you just pooped, buddy. Europe's kind of confusing as like a North American, you know? You're like, things are like Baltic, but not Scandinavian. Things are in the British Isles, but not part of Britain, which is a sub part of the United Kingdom. It's all Ohio to me, brother. You really been playing the Dles for like 2 hours? Yeah, more or less. We're learning a little bit about the world around you. Does that bother you? Would you rather like learn something about the lore of Summoner's Realm? Hey, how did this witch end up in a costume that shows off 80% of her boobies but no nipple? I gotta know. Well, guess what? There's a place for that too. It's called every other stream on this fucking website, okay? They'll welcome you there with open arms. This is really the only one where they're downright abusive. Hi, buddy. Here, listen. You got a haircut. Let's show off your haircut, man. Here, Tomo, let's show the people. You're so excited to be here. Let's show them your haircut. Look at this. Oh, my sweet boy. Whoa. Whoa. And then you'd think he'd run away, but no, he's back. Hi. Pokdoku's next. Oh, frick, man. Las Vegas? I'll be riding around the street next to me. Well, there's some that we can do here. Philadelphia goalie, that's a gimme. You're going to give me Roman Esch on that one. Sorry, Robert Esch, my mistake. New Jersey goalie. This is a tough one. I can't really think of one. I'm going to have to say that we're going to go with Corey Schneider on that one. And then Calgary Flames goalie. Of course, there's lots of classics there. Let's go with Mike Vernon. Try to get some lower percentages. I miss when people were rocking this, man. This and the damn Jofa. You don't. All goalies have gone for the Felix Potvin now, like the pointed goalie mask. It probably offers increased protection. I miss this bad boy right here. It was just Mike Vernon, Chris Osgood, and Dan Cloutier rocking this. I will say though, if your goalie was wearing this, you better hope you're scoring a lot of goals because he's letting a lot of shit in. Well, unless it's Hasek. That's true. That's fair enough. I miss no helmet. Do you really? How about the Jacques Plante mask? The one that was just made out of Band-Aids? He did look like a serial killer. No wonder they made that movie. Philadelphia Buffalo. Danny Briere. That's a given. New Jersey Buffalo. Brian Giunta. Buffalo, Calgary. See, this one's throwing me for a loop. Obviously, there is one. Let me think about this. Let me think about that one for a minute. Because I don't have an immediate answer for you. I don't know why I'm stroking the C like this. By the way, you notice I fixed my mouse? No more low blood sugar mouse. I don't know how it happened. Now, I just can't really tell you who's on Vegas, man, even though they just won the Stanley Cup. Unless you're Mark Stone or Jonathan Marchessault or Robin Lehner or Shea Theodore, I simply don't know you. You're just a little baby in the league to me. So this is really where I'm going for this. You got your Rob Rays, you got your Matthew Barnabys, you got your Jason Daw, you got your Donald Audets, you got your Gilbert Perreaults, you got your Jerome McGinley's, you got your Lanny McDonald's, you got your Michael Camillaris, you've got your Adrian Acoins, you've got your Mika Kiprasovs, of course. Got your Jacob Markstroms. You got your. I'm honestly, I simply don't know. I'm gonna Wayne Gretzky, Dwayne Rollison, Wayne Primo, DJ King. Okay, let me see. I'll settle for 5 out of 9. These, I am not mad at myself. We got these ones, and we got them with kind of off-kilter guesses a little bit at least. Nolan Patrick's really tough. Drafted second overall by the Philadelphia Flyers, and then got traded to the Vegas Golden Knights, but has played like 7 games in his whole career. Haula, Engelland, and Zadorov. That's just tough. It's because I'm not that much of a modern hockey guy. When I was a kid, I followed the league. Now that I'm older, I just follow the Canucks. So like all this stuff is a foreign language to me. Same thing, different sport. I mean, I know ball, I don't know puck. Movie grid. Lakeith Stanfield begins with a vowel. Uncut Gems. Huge. 94%. Holy. Released 2010 to 2023. Is this a problem for me? No, it's not. His ass was in the Haunted Mansion. The Haunted Mansion. Huge. And then the drama is Sorry to Bother You. Guess what? I know 3 Lakeith Stanfield films. I know 3 Lakeith Stanfield films. And I've seen 2 of them. Maybe at some point we'll see The Haunted Mansion, but I've seen 2 of them. Casey Affleck. So we got Manchester by the Sea, Good Will Hunting, Gone Baby Gone, Oceans. He's in the Oceans movies. Oceans 11. Gone Baby Gone is the drama, and Manchester by the Sea is the contemporary release. Meryl Streep begins with a vowel. 2010 to 2023, genre drama. We go with The Post is our drama. Begins with a vowel. Adaptation. 2010 to 2023. The Thatcher movie. The Iron Lady. The man knows movies. What can you say? You got 9 out of 9 correct. Yo, what is this called? Top 8.4% of players today. This is called Movie Grid. Casey Affleck's in Oppenheimer, huh? I should see like a movie at some point. You seem so happy to know this. I know that I know it. What makes me happy is having the prompt engineering in my brain to get my brain to give me the information that it's storing. I know that the information is in there. If you gave me a padded cell and a notebook and a pen and said write down 20 Meryl Streep movies, I could get there, okay? But I got to ask myself the questions to get the brain to, because my brain is like, I'm tired. I don't want to give you the information. And I'm like, I need it. Kramer versus Kramer. No, bitch, it's got to start with a vowel or be released in the last 13 years. I'm tired. Give me some sugar. You can have the sugar after you tell me what year Mamma Mia came out. 2009. That doesn't help me. What about Mamma Mia? Here we go. I don't know. This is actually like a Jeff Dunham bit. I'm talking to a puppet. I am a ventriloquist. All right, slash marker me.